What's up, guys? Welcome to Pokemon Pursuit, where we use profits only from the Pokebank to buy Pokemon cards, every Pokemon game in existence, and I'm very excited about it. Today, I'm going out thrifting, and we have $200 in the Pokebank from last episode, but I spent $120 on that to grade 5 of the cards from the Pokemon binder we secured in the last one, including the Shining Tyranitar and Shining Gyarados. Very hopeful they'll get a solid grade. Where are we going today, boys? There you are.
Game stores.
Pawn shops,
More stores.
card shops,
Wherever there's Pokemon.
wherever Chase takes them.
We gotta, that's right. We're going to where hopefully we can find some Pokemon items and use the profits from today.
Because it's Chase's birthday and we want a really good day, so make sure you like and subscribe for his birthday. I actually want to see, just do all the things.
How old do you think I am?
47.
That's the age. Our first stop of the day is Goodwill, and honestly, I don't really have super high hopes, but should still be a good time with Thane and Sky Guy. As the French would say, escate.
Vive la Goodwill.
Merci beaucoup. Je ne sais pas tout de Pokémon. Je ne sais pas. Sometimes this is where the video games get kept. Yep, they still keep them here. It's been a long time since I've been to this one. Skylanders. NCAA. Lots of sports games. We do have a sports game list. There's more. More Wii. Right on. Let's go over there. Thanks for pointing these out.
No worries, man.
Appreciate it.
I already got all those.
Nice.
I got probably the biggest video game collection there is, man.
Yeah. While I'm looking for games, I kind of notice in the corner of my eye, there's another guy there who seems like he's probably a reseller looking for the games, you know, had his phone out. So I decided to walk towards him and just strike up a conversation. The big thing that I always mention in the reselling business, especially if you're in it for the long term, making connections. So I struck up a conversation with him, tried to connect on some level because you never know, it could lead to a good relationship that eventually leads to some scores down the line. He said he had Pokemon cards and games at home and would text me some pictures to see if we could work out a deal. Now, he did text me a couple pictures, but nothing really came of it. We weren't able to work anything out this day, but I am optimistic that maybe down the line, he might send a text again and we'll be able to work something out in the future. So just met a cool guy named Austin pointing me over here to some more Wii games. Grab these from the stack. I think Guitar Hero 5 and Metallica are going to be winners at $5.29. Not sure about World Tour, but we'll look them up and see if those are good. And then there is a sewing machine here. It's a Singer Merit. These can go for like 50 bucks, but I don't think I want to mess with something this big, and I don't even see a price on it. They might want a pretty penny for it. But I think we should look these up, Sky Guy, and see which ones are winners out of there on the Amazon seller app.
You want me to take a wild guess?
Yeah, what's your guess?
My guess is that one's good. And these two, maybe not. But if they are, then this one.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
So Chase just walked away, and I scanned this guy. I knew it would be good. Metallica is not common. I guess it's not super common for the Wii. Buy box right now on Amazon is like 80 bucks or something. I just took a screenshot. I'll pop it up here. I want to make sure with Chase that that's legit, but that is insane. We're gonna look at this section here. Sometimes we'll find board games that are sealed, and usually we can do pretty well on those on Amazon. It just all depends. So definitely don't sleep on board games, especially old stuff, or if they're sealed. A lot of these are just taped up. The one reason we look for sealed versus just complete is you really can't know if it's complete. A lot of tiny pieces or cash or cards or whatever from games can go missing. And unless if you're insane and have every single thing memorized, then you're not gonna know.
Well, here's a bunch of sealed video games. It's like 10 bucks. Oh, Yakuza Like a Dragon. Ah, 26. That would have been nice to be 10. Just Dance 2022, 16. All sorts of stuff in here. Let's see, Hell in Wonderland, of course that's cheap. Even PS5 games. Sealed games at Goodwill. Scarlet Nexus for 10. That seems like a decent deal. Sims 4 and the Star Wars for 20. Ace Combat 7 for 10. There might be some buys in here, we'll see. So there's a ton of stuff at this Goodwill. Thane and Sky Guy are gonna scan through those sealed games up in front. I think there might be some winners in there. I'm excited to see what they find. I'm gonna make sure there's nothing else littered throughout the store, and then I'm gonna look in the board game section, see if I can find some sealed games. Always looking for those. Hopefully we can get some profits and get a score of Pokemon later today. So this one, it would net about 10 bucks in very good condition, but it is destroyed. I think I'm gonna have to pass, which is unfortunate, but I don't think any of the other games are winners, so we're gonna go back and look at board games. Checking out the board games. Not seeing anything sealed. It's the main thing I target, or interesting looking strategy games, Dungeons and Dragons type stuff. There is this Barbie trunk, but it's empty. It's vintage for sure, but just the trunk. If that had stuff in it, that would have been awesome. No blocks, no Legos. Nothing's really jumping out back here.
So we've gone through and scanned pretty much everything, and they're all pretty appropriately priced. After fees, we wouldn't really be making any money. This one, it's kind of close, $16. We can sell, I think we can sell new. There's a little bit of money to be made. I don't know if it's worth it. I'll set it aside. Let Chase be the boss and make the decision.
This is definitely interesting. All these cars, Hot Wheels. Let's see what year this one. 2001. I think they're all just going to be modern, and it's 25 bucks. I mean, there's probably 100 cars in there, but don't really need modern cars. And there's probably no resale in it. There's a new one. I love it. Here's our first Pokemon sighting. A Pikachu hat. Don't need that for the Pursuit. Lunch boxes. Old ones can be good, not new ones. Skylanders. I always look for Xbox One portals. That's 360. The Xbox One ones have good value still. They're wanting 15 bucks for these though, and they're for 360. So that is definitely not a buy. Are these old? No, they're both mall. Yeah, these definitely look old, and they're in this bag of figures for $4.29. I honestly am feeling like these could be 60s or 70s. They don't have much for markings on them. It's NJ Croak, DC Comics. Yeah, we'll see if we can find these, but I've got a good feeling, especially with these, like for $4.29. All right, so I'm gonna pick these up. We found these. They are made to look old. They're not actually old, but they should still be worth at least $10 for the pair. They're $30 new. So I think maybe about 15 bucks. So we'll profit 10 on these figures.
We're gonna pass on these, just too close. We'd make a couple bucks on spending.
Yeah, so apparently these games, we were talking to Austin, the guy we met here, and he said they were all priced at $10 originally. So if like Samurai Showdown and some of the others were priced at 10, that would have been a great buy. But at 26, there's just nothing to be made, so that's unfortunate.
But these ones at $5.29.
This one's a huge winner.
Yes.
We'll put a screenshot of that one. That's going to be good profit, and then this one as well. Going to add some profits to the Pokebank from the first Goodwill. So we just added up the profits. That Metallica, I didn't realize how big of a score that was. Yes. That's shot up in value, so definite bolo. That one we're going to profit 55 bucks on. The other one about 13, Guitar Hero 5, and then the figures about 10. That's $78 in profit. That's subtracting the cost, so we have 78 bucks added to the Pokebank. I'm stoked. That leaves us at 158 going into the game store. So literally sitting here in the parking lot about to go into the game store, 2 viewers come up to us, which is crazy. So one of the viewers had some stuff in his trunk that he was going to trade in. I said, well, I mean, you want to sell any of it? He's like, sure. So we ended up making a deal, sealed Mario Maker, Pokemon X, and then sealed PS1 games. These are all sealed. So we kind of looked up the value. The value was about $150, made a deal for 90 cash. So we got 60 bucks in profit right here. Our total prior to this was 158 plus 60 bucks puts us at 218 in profit to work with.
That feels good.
Yeah, we're getting there.
That
so
feels really good.
Let's go check out Disc Traders. But before we get to that, let's talk about this massive Pokemon Whatnot auction. I'm giving this away.
You serious?
A Pokemon Switch OLED, and this thing, guys, it's beautiful. It's my favorite Switch they've ever done. I already have one in the personal, but I was able to get another one to give away to you guys. That's gonna be on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern. You gotta come to the Whatnot if you want to be able to have a chance at getting this. But this auction is gonna be bananas. I've been setting aside Pokemon stuff for months. It's all extras that I don't need for the Pokemon Pursuit, but it can go to your guys' collection. So Emerald Complete, Ultra Moon, Ultra Sun, we got all the DS ones, Pokemon Black 2, Heart Gold, Soul Silver is somewhere in here. It's just absolutely loaded, complete base set with the Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, Hollows, and a beautiful binder, a complete fossil set. Elite trainer boxes galore. I might even be adding more, and I just found Soul Silver, it's right there. I knew I had it, and Pokemon White. But I'm throwing in a bunch of extras. Super high-end extras. SNES games, complete in box and NES. Mega Man X2, complete in box. Chrono Trigger, complete with everything. Yes, that game is crazy to find in this condition. Mega Man 6, Mega Man 1, Grail status right there. NCAA 2K3, the most rare game on the GameCube. No, and that is a minty fresh copy. I got some stuff from a crazy collection, so we're adding it. And then all of these complete in box SNES RPGs. Look at these things. You got Lufia 1, Lufia 2, Final Fantasy 3, 7th Saga, Secret of Mana, Zelda Link to the Past, the McDonald's Treasureland Adventure. We've got a complete Southern Islands collection set. There's staff exclusive stuff. All of these displays behind me. It's all going in one auction. It's gonna be absolutely wild. So you gotta be there, come hang out with us. Use our referral link in the description to get $10 free to spend in the auction. We're gonna have hundreds of Buy It Nows. Let's go look at those real quick. So we've got about 150 Switch games in the Buy It Now section, a little bit below retail. Come and get some good deals on those. These yo-yos are beautiful, and we're gonna be adding hundreds more Buy It Nows to be able to use your $10 credit on the Buy It Nows window shop. Come hang with us, it's gonna be wild. We'll see you there. But now, let's get back to the video. Time to hit up the game store, see if we can find more profits, but also, I'm hoping that I find a Pokemon game that I do not have. Let's check it out.
Or something Pokemon.
Anything
Just
Pokemon,
something.
really. All right, so first Pokemon sighting, it's Pokemon Sun. I already have this one, so I'm not looking for it. Plus, technically that's like cartridge only with a generic case. They do this at this store a lot. They reprint cover arts, so gotta look out for that. I'm targeting complete Pokemon games. I'll take it cartridge only if I don't have it in the collection already. See if we can find anything else. This is definitely a Bolo here. I feel like that's probably a good buy. Maybe that one. Definitely a nice little section here. This one is Black Label and complete. Not gonna be, yeah, probably not really anything to be made. It used to be a little bit higher, but it's gone down. So pass on that, but I'm curious if Metallica on PS2. Yeah, if you're selling something on Amazon for 50 bucks, you're getting about 38 after fees. So to buy it for 35, definitely not worth it. This one, it is complete. It's a little bit low, or a little bit higher. Let's see, 55. Could probably make like $5, but I don't want to make $5 on 35 spent. So I always look at the PS4 era, Disney Infinity, Skylanders, all those. Usually a good buy. $8, just scanned it. Should make 15, so $7 in profit. I'll take it. All right, Thane just found this one, Gallop Racer. Sometimes these can be good. 2001. It is complete, right?
Indeed.
Yes. Okay.
Looks good too.
$10. The buy box on Amazon is 38 right now, which would net us about 28. So we'll call it 15 in profit conservatively. It's a good score. Just found this chilling on the display case up front. That's a pretty big win, complete for $8. The last wrestling game on 360. Check out the sports game list in our Discord for more info on the sports games to look for. Dang, they got a lot of nice GameCube over here. Sunshine, 35. Not complete though, huh? Dang.
This one's complete.
Okay, that would be okay.
This one is complete.
Ooh, Mario Party 5.
Yeah, it's not in the best shape.
Dang.
But
Yeah, water damage cover art. Ah, that hurts. Should be 7. 7's the best. 6 is great too, though. 4's very good too. I expect that. Those are my three favorite all time. 3 of the 4 on
and then
GameCube.
there's, I mean, I like 1, 2, and 3. And then 4 and 5 are okay. 6 and 7 are pretty good. 8 and 9 for the Wii, right? Those are decent.
Yep.
Then there's 10. And there's ones for the Switch. Those are okay as well.
What do you think?
There's so many Mario Party games.
I really don't like Mario Party.
Yeah,
I did not gather that. So Goodwill was a success. We got 78 bucks in profit in addition to the 80 we started with. And then we get randomly in the parking lot a game buy that adds another 60 in profit, 218 going into the game store. Go up front and see a game that I do not have in complete condition. It's a Grail. It's Pokemon Emerald for Game Boy Advance. Now this one has spiked in value. It's very expensive, and unfortunately the price they have on it is $390. We've only got 218 to work with, so my wheels are spinning. How can we bridge that about $180 gap? 190 probably after tax to be able to afford that game. So looking around, finding some good profitable games, definitely adding up, but I'm not really seeing a lot, and I don't think we're gonna be able to get to that $190 mark. But I had a thought. Disc Traders has this thing where you enter your phone number in their system. After the 10th time, they send you texts and deals and alerts and stuff. That's why they do it. But after the 10th time, you get a 20% off coupon. I just punched in my number and see I got my 20% off. So I don't think I get that today. What are the chances I go up, I enter my phone number in, and sure enough, 20% off my entire purchase. It's my 10th trip there. Can't believe it. That brings the buy cost of Emerald down to about $330 after tax, all in. That also enables us to get 20% more in profit on all the other games that we're buying.
Not a problem. Thanks
All right.
for coming in.
Take care.
Yeah, have a good one.
You too. Games. Got 12 of them. So let's talk about what we picked up. These you guys may not have seen. These were in the case, and they're all near mint complete condition. So all of them are high-ranking games that can be sold on Amazon, and they're going to be very profitable. So 20% off definitely helps, but in very good complete condition, you can get a bunch. So we're going to profit between the 4 of them $45 net. We're going to profit after our buy costs. A couple of these games we got were free. So Wii Sports got that for free, which is awesome. Buy 5, get the 6 free. So that's going to be about 20 bucks in value add, which puts us to 65. Gallop Racer, we saw this one's going to be about 15 in profit. That puts us to 80. This one's going to be about 10, so 90. That one, like 20. Was this about 20 bucks in profit? Do you remember this one?
Yes. Yep. 20 bucks in profit.
110. I know that one was 7. 117. About
that one was free.
This one was free.
The Disney.
117 plus 8. 125. This one's going to be 10 in profit. 135. Baseball Stars I'm getting for a friend of mine, so that's a wash. And then probably about 10 bucks in profit here. $145 added to the Pokebank, starting with 218, which means our total is now
Right here.
Skylar, do a funny edit.
No, sir.
$363 in profit to work with, and that means we could not have afforded that Emerald unless we got 20% off. It's bananas how great this series is going so far.
Ta-da!
Because out the door this was 330 bucks.
33
So we
left.
still have $33 in the Pokebank. Plus we added a fully complete Pokemon Emerald to the collection. I'm absolutely thrilled. This is the staple that I did not think we would find this soon. But sure enough, we made it happen, and it goes for about 500 bucks in this condition, so it's a great buy as well. So I'm in the front seat of the van, kind of going through the games, realizing and taking in everything that I just picked up, when I hear Chase.
What is happening?
Turns out it's a viewer that has a trunk full of Pokemon cards and video games. Click here if you missed the last episode, the first episode of the Pokemon Pursuit. It was a glorious one. And if you're from the future, click here to catch the next episode. Until next time, Bartle do.
Chase after the